Hello, this is Michael Packard with the Packard Law Firm, and I wanted to quickly explain an important SSI rule that can help you avoid a very expensive mistake. SSI, it's a needs-based program, and generally a person can have up to $2,000 in countable resources, or if they're married, they can have up to $3,000. But not everything counts. There's a few exclusions from that: the home that you live in, the vehicle that you drive, and also ordinary household belongings and furnishings. Those are generally excluded. But cash on hand or money in the bank or investments that you have or certain other types of property can count towards your resource limit. And a lot of people ask, what happens if you end up with too many assets or too much money and then you end up disqualified for SSI? Well, some people think that maybe the best decision is to just give it away to like a family member or something like that. But that is usually a really bad strategy. If you give away money or property, or if you sell something for less than what it's worth, you're going to lose your SSI eligibility for financial reasons. And you'll lose it for maybe a few months. And I've even seen people lose it for a few years. Let me give you an example how a transfer like this can mess you up. Let's assume that you receive an inheritance worth $20,000 and that disqualifies you for SSI. So let's say you give it to your son so that you can get back under the SSI resource limit. So you transfer the deed and everything over. And even though you don't have that $20,000 property, Social Security will assume that you still have it. In other words, you could end up without the money or without the property and still not be eligible for SSI. So let me explain what you can do. How do you spend that money in a way that's legal and helps you keep your SSI? The basic rule is what they call the spend down rule. Spend down means you use your money for your own benefit and you receive fair value in return, meaning you don't buy stuff for other people or you don't give it to other people. And if you do buy something, you receive fair value in return, meaning you don't overpay. Here's a few examples that are good strategies to spend down your money if you're over the resource limit. Firstly, you can pay back any legitimate debts. Like if you owe credit cards or if you have a phone bill that's past due or anything like that, you could even pay down a mortgage or a car loan or anything like that. Let's say you need some medical treatment or you wanted to get some dental work done. That's fine. You wanted to do some repairs for your home. That works. You want to buy stuff for your home, like appliances or furniture. That's fine too. Or let's say you want to work on your car. You need to fix up the truck, or let's say you need to replace it even. You can trade it in. But if you get a second vehicle, watch out for that. You just get one vehicle that's excluded. Or any other legitimate purchases for yourself. You don't want to be buying things for other people. And again, the basic rule is pretty simple. Use the money for yourself and make sure you get fair value for what you spend. So if you hire your brother-in-law to do the repairs on your house, then don't be paying him three times what the going rate is. Also, you're going to want to keep receipts so that you can show the government where your money went because they're going to want to know. And if you do all this, you're going to be able to prevent a very costly mistake. Again, I'm Michael Packard with the Packard Law Firm, and I hope this video has helped.